Okay. So in the last class, we were talking about singulars, the correct use of singulars and plurals, okay? Then, and we said that there were irregular singulars, irregular plurals. Yes. For example, here, they say, make use of the correct singular and plural nouns. Yes. On the table, there were many but many dishes, no? Because many indicates a plural. And many are, you can say many are, this is the exception. When you use many a dish, but it's plural anyway, yes? So you can say, on the table there were many a dish or many dishes. Okay, it's more formal. Many is more formal, but more emphatic also, yes. And the lab assistant finished every singular, every, any, no, some, the combinations with someone, somebody, something. Each and every are always singular, okay? So then let's continue with this. Okay. So these words are always singular, and these or used with singular nouns, and these words are always used with plural nouns. Okay. So we have here the automotive shop stocked many parts for the various types of Hondas. Every receipt must be removed from the cashier's drawer and tallied. Okay. So, okay, let's start with Jesse. Number 3, the sales clerk.
The sales clerk demonstrated various additional ways that the machine, let me move my, okay, that the machine could be used. It is incorrect.
We have to say.
The sales clerk demonstrated various additional ways that the machine could be used.
Perfect. Okay. Well, Felipe, number 4.
Yes, the woman found it difficult to believe that both of the pieces of jewelry had disappeared. It is wrong because it's about of the pieces, right?
Blanca. We are not listening to you. Okay, Jesse. Number 5.
The unhappy man become more and more discouraged with each passing days. It is correct.
It is correct. Okay. Blanca, are you there now?
Yes.
Okay, number 6.
An extended cruise will be a nice way to spend a vacation one day. It's incorrect.
Okay. We have to say.
A extended cruise will be a nice way to spend a vacation one day. Yeah, one day.
Okay. One day. Yes.
Yes, one day.
Very good. The next one, Felipe.
The manager was surprised that not a single worker was available on Tuesday. It's correct.
Correct.
Single was available.
Yes, Jesse, number 8.
The housekeeper cleaned the room and took two of the occupants' dress to the laundry. Mm,
The secret is two of.
It is incorrect.
Yeah, we have to say
Two of the occupant dresses.
dresses. Occupants dresses. Just okay. So Felipe.
When the first bill was defeated, the Senate immediately began work on the different bills. It is correct.
Incorrect. On A.
Wait a minute. Yes, on different bills. Sorry, I didn't.
On different bills or on a different bill. Yes.
Yes.
So
Okay.
on a different bill singular or on different bills plural. Yes. Okay. The next one, Blanca.
There were several boxes in the cupboard, and each box contained, let me move, please, contained a dozen glasses. Incorrect?
Why?
Okay, because it says contained without the A, dozen contained a dozen of glasses.
No, it's a dozen glasses. It's okay. $1 million.
Yes, because it says yeah.
Yes.
Okay, let me-
100 pesos.
There
Yes.
were several
Okay.
boxes.
So it's
Correct.
indicates that is 1 dozen, but dozen is
Yeah.
12. So 1
Yes.
dozen glasses. Yes. Okay.
Yeah, it's correct. Sorry.
Correct. It's okay. So distinguish countable and uncountable nouns. Yes, there are words that even though they are synonyms, one of them might be singular and the other, countable and the other uncountable. The one that is uncountable would always have to be used in singular form, and the one that is countable can be used in singular and plural form or plural form. Yes. Okay. For example, let me. Melina is here. Hi, Melina. Okay. So we have some words that are.
Hi. Sorry. Hello.
Some words, even though they are synonyms, in fact, yes, we use them. One in singular form because it is uncountable, and the other in singular or plural form because it is countable. Yes. For example, the word trouble, it's uncountable. Okay. I'm in lots of trouble. You cannot say troubles. So you don't say I have a trouble. You say I have some trouble because a trouble would be countable. So I have some trouble. Number 2, problem is countable and you can use it in singular or plural. She gave me a lot of problems. She got into some problems. Yes. Or she got into a problem. Yes. Okay, and another example is advice. Advice with C is the noun. Advice with S is the verb, yes? It's uncountable. So, can you give me some advice? Or you can say, if you want to use it like you say a piece of advice. So piece is singular, but advice is uncountable. So, okay. And recommendation or suggestion is countable. Yes. So can you give me some recommendations or a recommendation on what to do? Okay. So you have to be careful with these kinds of words, okay? Now, countable nouns, for countable nouns, many, a number of, or the number of, few and fewer. Remember that the difference between a few and few is that a few has a positive connotation, is good, and few has a negative connotation, so it's bad, yes? So I have a few pesos is because it's enough. I have just few pesos, so I don't have enough. I need more. And the same happens with little. Yes, a little and little. A little has a positive view, so you can say that we had a little fun together. So it was good. We had a wonderful time. We had little fun at the show, so maybe it was not good. It was not what we were expecting. So many countable, much uncountable, number, the number, a number of, yes, is countable, and the amount, yes, is uncountable. Few and fewer is countable, little and less is uncountable. He received little notice, but this is something that even native speakers mistake a lot, yes? So each of the following sentences contains at least one word, okay? So that, to tell you if it is countable or uncountable. He received little notice, so little notice is, notice is uncountable, so it's correct. Little notice that the bill would have to be paid in full. The police had few opportunities, correct, to catch the thief who had committed a large amount of crimes. Crimes is countable, so you have to say a large number of crimes, okay? So Melina, number 3.
You will have fewer problems with your income taxes if you get professional help. It's correct because it is fewer problems.
Yes.
Problems is countable.
Yes, very good, Felipe. The next one.
After the strike, the company dismissed many employees. It is correct.
It is correct.
Oh.
Many employees, no?
Yes.
So this is correct. Okay. The next one, Jesse, because
the bottom corner of the pocket was torn, much coins fell out. It is incorrect because coins is countable, so it's many coins.
Yes. For example, coins is countable, but money is uncountable. Right?
Yes, money is uncountable.
Yes. So we can say much money or many coins. So what is the difference between money and coins? Coins is the metallic pieces of money, and money is represented by coins, bills, houses, credit cards, jewels, etc. Yes, so that's why it is considered uncountable. Okay, so Blanca, since
he bought the new adapter, he has had less trouble with the machine.
machine with machine.
Okay, machine.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, machine. That is the pronunciation.
Okay, thank you.
Yes.
He has had less trouble. It's correct.
Okay, so much less trouble, yes, because trouble is uncountable. Trouble,
Yes.
okay, very good.
Mhm.
Yes, there are words that we write with CH, with CH, but we pronounce them as SH. Like for example, chef, machine, yes. Okay. The next, there are much, so this is for Felipe.
There are much new items to purchase before leaving, and there is such a short amount of time. It is incorrect because items is countable and it says there are much new items.
We have to say
There are many new items.
many new items. Very good, excellent. Okay. Okay, Melina, number 8.
The less time you take on the assignment, the less pages you will complete. Incorrect. The less time you take on the assignment is correct, but the fewer pages you will complete.
Yes. The fewer pages, yes. This is incorrect. Okay, so Jessica, a few soldiers.
A few soldiers who had been in heavy combat were brought back for a little rest. It is correct.
Correct, because we say
A few soldiers and a little rest.
yes. Very good, yes. Okay, this is correct. And Blanca.
It is better to go shopping in the late evening because there are less people in the market and you can accomplish a number of tasks in a short period of time. Fewer people.
Okay, fewer people.
And market accomplish a number of tasks. Less tasks.
No, a number is correct because a number is for
Yeah.
yes, a number is like to say well is used with countable and amount is with uncountable. So so task is a plural, so it's countable. So a number of is correct. A is 1, period is 1, so it's correct. Okay, but they are using this as distractors. You say, this sentence is correct because we say a number of tasks and a short period of time. But we are using less people. We have to say fewer, yes? Okay, recognize irregular plurals of nouns. Child, children, men, etc. Yes, we have talked about that before. Okay, when we were talking about recognizing plurals that come from other languages. Different criteria is plural, so criterion is singular, so we have to say different criteria were used, or a different criterion was used. Okay, so remember that these words come from other languages, have different origin, yes, so we have to respect the original use in English. So okay, man, men, foot, feet, goose, geese, woman, women, tooth, teeth, mouse, mice, except when it is this mouse, mouses, yes. Okay, so child, children, ox, oxen, but we don't say fox, foxen. Yes, but we say, yes, fox, oxen, deer, deer, fish, fish, salmon, salmon, sheep, sheep, trout, trout, shrimp, shrimp. Yes, but let me tell you that I have seen that people say also shrimps. Yes, but okay. Analysis, analysis, diagnosis, diagnoses, synthesis, synthesis, axis, axis, hypothesis, hypotheses, thesis, thesis, crisis, crises, parenthesis, parentheses. Yes. Then bacterium, bacteria, curriculum, curricula, datum, data, phenomenon, phenomena, criterion, criteria. And alumnus, alumni, bacillus, bacilli, cactus, cacti, fungus, fungi. Yes, nucleus, nuclei, radius, radii, stimulus, stimuli, and syllabus, syllabi. Okay. So. Parentheses is needed around that expression. Parentheses are needed. Yes, or a parenthesis with I is needed. Okay. So he wants to go on a fishing trip this weekend because he has heard that the fish singular, fish plural. Remember that we say fishes, sheep, deers, mooses, yes, when we talk about different species, yes, not about the number of animals. Okay, are running. Okay, Felipe, the syllabi.
The syllabi for the courses is included in the packet of materials. It is wrong because syllabi is plural, so it's the syllable for the courses. Syllable are included, or the syllabi for the courses, the syllabus, sorry. The syllabus for the courses is.
Syllabus for the courses is
are.
Or the syllabi are. Yes, okay.
Yes.
Okay, so Jesse, number 4.
The diagnosis that he heard today were not very positive. It is incorrect because diagnosis is singular, so should be was not very positive, or diagnosis were.
Yeah, the pronunciation is diagnosis, like
diagnosis.
with the schwa sound, diagnosis.
Okay.
On the other is diagnoses.
Diagnoses. Like these, no?
These,
Okay.
this singular, these plural, like that.
Okay.
Okay. Very good. The next one, Melina, number 5, the crisis.
The crisis is not going to be resolved until some of the pressure is relieved. It's correct.
Correct. Okay. So the next one, Blanca.
Okay, all of the alumni are attending the reception at the president's house. It's correct.
Yes. Yes, and the way you pronounce it is also correct. Some people say alumnus, alumni, or alumni. Yes, I have heard that. Also, alumnus is yes, alumni are. Okay, very good. So the next one, Felipe, the flock.
A flock of geese were seen heading south for the winter. A flock is singular, so it's correct.
Yes. Geese is plural or singular, but we are not. It's not the matter of the question here. Okay, it's correct. The next one, a flock of geese, one flock. But look, pay attention to this. This can be correct or incorrect. This depends on your focus. A flock is singular, no?
Yes.
So, was, okay? But when you talk about groups, teams, flocks, herd, etc. If you focus on the group, it's singular. If you focus on the members, it's plural. This is 41. For skill 41. Number 7. The book says that is incorrect. A flock of sheep was, a flock of geese was. They say that, yes, but anyway, you can say no, but I am focusing on the members of the flock. Yes, so the next one, Melina.
The teeth in the back of his mouth needs to be kept.
Mhm.
Incorrect because it is teeth. Well, I think can be
Yes.
the tooth in the back of his mouth needs to be kept, or the teeth in the back of his mouth need to be kept.
Yes, so teeth needs and tooth needs. Yes, okay, very good. So tooth singular needs. Teeth plural needs. Okay, very good. The next one, Jessica.
The fungi has spread throughout the garden. It is incorrect. The fungus has spread throughout the garden.
The fungus has, or the fungi.
Or the fungi have.
Okay. And Blanca.
The sheepdog is chasing after the sheep, which are heading over the hill. It's incorrect, which is heading over the hill.
But sheep can be singular or plural. One sheep.
Yes.
In this case, it's correct.
Sheepdog is chasing after the Yes, you're right.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yes. Distinguish the person from the thing. Yes. So if I am an architect, I am studying architecture. If I am an engineer, I studied engineering. If I am a poet, I write poetry. But the problem here is that engineering, sculpture, poetry. Yes, both are nouns. Yes, so that this is the problem. Okay. So, what to which noun you are referring to? Ralph Nader or neither, Ralph Nader is an authorization in the field of consumer affairs, is an authority. There are many job opportunities in accountant. No, there are many job opportunities in accounting. Okay. So then we have, in the evening, he relaxes in front of the fire and writes long poems. Service in the restaurant was slow because one one chef, had called in sick. Felipe, the sculpture.
Sorry, I was mute. The sculptor worked from sunrise until sunset on his new project. Sculptor, right? It's incorrect. Yeah. It's the sculpture.
It's the same pronunciation.
It's the same pronunciation.
Yes, with TOR, sculpture. Very good. The next one, Jesse, number 4.
She has received she has received several awards for her research in engineering. It is incorrect. It is engineering. Engineering.
Okay, Melina, number 5.
The Economist's radical views were printed in a column in the Sunday newspaper. It's correct.
It's correct. The Economist is a person. Yes, okay. So this is correct. Okay, Blanca, you must.
You must have remarkable looks to work as a model for Vogue.
Uh-huh.
It's correct.
Correct. Okay, in this case, the looks is not a verb. The looks is a noun, like the appearance. To work as a model. If you model, yes, or model, you are a model. Yes, it's okay. You work on the cat show, no? Okay, the next one, Felipe, he had.
Yes, he had several critics to offer about the new play. It is incorrect because it has to be he had several criticisms to offer about the
Yes.
new play.
Criticisms or several critics. You can also say, well, several critics. It's heard a lot, no? That people say, "Oh, she had a critic against me." It's a criticism. Yes. Okay. The next one, Jessica, the gardener.
The gardener worked feverishly after the frost to save as many plants as possible. It is correct.
Correct. Okay. Melina, the company hired.
The company hired a statistic to prepare marketing studies for the new product. Well, statistic is a noun and the person should be the statistician, I think.
Yes, statistician. Okay, and Blanca, the famous.
The famous acting has appeared in more than 50 Broadway plays. Famous actor.
The famous actor, the famous actress. Yes. Nowadays, it is correct to say actor for both actor and actress. Yes.
Okay.
But since TOEFL is an old school exam, yes, we have to make the distinction between actor or actress. Yes. Okay. Nowadays, they say, and the Oscar for best male actor or female actor. Like doctor, no, they don't say doctrice. No? Okay. Okay, so distinguish the object pronoun from the subject pronoun. Subject pronouns are used. Subject pronoun are used, number one, as the subject of a sentence. As the subject of a sentence, yes. Yes, number two, after linking verbs. Yes. For example, my best friend is she. We don't say my best friend is her. Okay, or she, because when we have linking verbs, my best friend is she, it means that the subject and the object are the same person, and you can even reverse them, and it would be used in the, you can even switch places, and the sentence should be the same. My best friend is she is my best friend. Yes, number after linking verbs, when comparing subjects, yes, for example, you run faster than I. Yes, because it's you and I, two subjects. She works better than he. Yes, than he does. Okay, very good. And after linking verbs, after subjects of a sentence, when comparing subjects. Okay. And the other one is In a positives, yes, in a positives. In a positives. Like for example, when you say, my best friend, she, loves languages. Okay. So object pronouns, we use object pronouns after a verb, receiving the action, yes. Okay. For example, he loves her. B, after prepositions, yes. Yes, for example, between you and me, not between you and I. After prepositions, after verbs, after prepositions, and when comparing objects. Yes, for example, if I say, my father loves my mother more than I or more than me. What is the difference? My father loves my mother more than me or more than I. What is correct?
More than me.
Why?
Because it's an object. My father loves my mother is an object.
Yes. Okay. Do you agree, Melina?
I think in informal speaking, more than me is correct, or more than I do, because we're talking about comparatives.
Okay, if you say more than me or more than I, both are correct, but the message is different. If you say my father loves my mother more than me, is that the love my father has for my mother is bigger than the love my father has for me. I am comparing mother and me, two objects. Yes. So, but if I say my father loves my mother more than I do, is my father, the love my father has for my mother is more than the love I have for my mother. Yes. So my father loves my mother more than me is my father loves my mother more than he loves me. My father loves my mother more than I means that my father loves my mother more than I love my mother. Okay. So be careful with this. Okay.
Teacher, can you say my father loves my mother more than I do love her?
Yeah. Yeah. But it's the same, more than I do, more than I do love her, more than I love her. It's the same. The difference is that more than I is a reduction, more than I do, it's a substitution of a verb, more than I do love her. Yes, it's an emphasis with emphasis. Okay, yes. Sally gave the book to John, so the book to him. Yes, because after prepositions we use objects. Yes. He and the girl, he because it's the subject, are going shopping. The gift was intended for you and me because it's after prepositions, for you and for me. Yes. Okay. The worst problem with it is that he cannot afford it. Yes, it's correct, because after preposition we use objects, it, and it is the same as a subject and object, is that he is the subject, cannot afford it, the object. They saw Steve and me because they saw Steve and they saw me at the movies last night for after class. Yes. So Felipe, perhaps
you would like to go to the seminar with they and their friends. It is incorrect. It should be perhaps you would like to go to the seminar with them and their friends, because it's after the verbs and objects.
Okay.
And because it's after a preposition too.
Yes, it's after a preposition. Perhaps you, subject, would like to go to the seminar with them after a preposition and their friends. So this is incorrect. Okay. Jessica, the mother.
The mother took her son to the doctor's office because he was feeling sick. It is correct.
Took her son.
Her son,
Took him.
well, no, took her son or took him.
Yes, the doctor's office because he, subject, was feeling sick. This is correct. Okay, Melina.
I did not know why you and her were working together on the project. It's correct.
Incorrect.
You and
Because you
and
she, because this is a subject. Okay. The next one, this is Jessica, Melina, yes, Blanca. Your turn.
She did not have, no, sorry. She did not buy the sweater because it had a small hole in it. It's correct.
Yes. Okay. So the next one, Felipe, the man.
The man leading the seminar gave me all the information I needed to make a decision. It is correct.
Correct, because he gave me, right? Okay, the next one, Jessica, the cards.
The cards connecting the computer to its printer need to be replaced before them were down. No, it is incorrect. Before they, it's a subject.
Yes, this is incorrect. Before they were, okay, very good. The next one is for Melina.
He's going to the party with you and me, if you don't mind. It sounds correct. He's going to the party with you and me. Yeah, correct.
Because it's after a preposition, with you and with me. Okay, very good. The next one, please, Blanca, you and her.
You and her ought to return the books to the library because they are already overdue. You and she.
You and she.
Ought to return the book because they are
subject, yes. Distinguish possessive adjectives and possessive pronouns, yes. Possessive adjectives are used before nouns. My, your, here, his, her, its, our, your, and their, no? Possessive pronouns are used alone. I always tell students that adjectives are married to nouns. Yes, that's why they come together. And I always tell the students that pronouns are empowered divorced girls, no? So they are divorced because pronouns are divorced. Why? Because they substitute the noun. So the pronoun and the noun cannot coexist. They cannot live together. Yes, they are divorced. So they are alone. They come alone. Yes. That's why they come alone. That's why they come alone. Each morning they read their, not their papers, yes, their. There. Could you give me yours? Yes, of course. When you use pronouns, you have to know the context and know what you are talking about. Yes? Because if somebody comes to you and they tell you, I don't know, just let me say a name randomly. Yes? Hey, Melina, yes? Could you give me yours? So what are we talking about? Yes? So you would say, pardon me, excuse me, what are we talking about? Yes? So, no, but we were talking about pens. Okay, pens, yes, I can give you my, yes. But just like yours, what is yours? No? What are you talking about? Okay. So possessive adjectives, my, your, his, her, its, our, there. I don't know why they say that the possessive pronouns cannot be used, because that is its food. That food is its. To me, that sounds perfectly correct. But I don't know why they don't use it like that. They don't recognize it like that. Okay?
But to ask you the same thing, I agree with you.
Yes?
Me too.
Yes. Yes, because the food is its. That sounds fine, perfectly fine. Okay. The next one. Must be accompanied by nouns, they are married. Cannot be accompanied by nouns, they are divorced. So if she borrows your coat, then you should be able to borrow hers. Hers. Or her coat. But that would be repetitive, no? So that's why we say hers. Okay. Then each pot and pan in her kitchen has its own place on the shelf, correct? It's many students confuse, no, the it's and it's, no? So it's not it's like this, yes? Okay, Mark, Mary and Mark. Okay, so Felipe.
Yes. Mary and Mark invited their parents to see their new apartment. It is incorrect. It is invited their parents.
Yeah, parents.
It's a possessive adjective.
Yes, it's a possessive adjective, their parents. Okay. The next one, Jessica.
When my roommate paid for half of the rent, I paid mine. It is correct. Mine, it's a
Possessive
possessive pronoun.
Yes, okay. Melina, all
students need to bring their own pencils and answer sheets to the exam. Incorrect, it should be there.
there. Okay. Blanca.
All her secretaries are working late tonight to finish her report. I think it's correct. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes, yes.
because her, they
Mhm.
refer to the boss, no? The boss is a girl, no?
Yes,
So all the bosses secretaries are coming tonight to finish the boss's report. Okay.
yes.
Yes, the next one, Felipe.
The horse trotting around the track won its race a few minutes ago. It is correct.
Okay. The next one,
And
Jessica.
before the report is finalized,
Mhm.
the information in their notes and are must be proved. Ours, no? It is an object.
Uh-huh.
No, it's not an object.
Pronoun.
It's a pronoun.
Mhm. Okay, so the next one, Melina.
She worked all day cooking food and making decorations for her son's birthday party. It's correct.
Okay. The next, Blanca, the weather.
The weather in the mountains this weekend will be extremely cold. So please take your, well, it says yours, heavy jackets.
Mm-hmm.
It's incorrect, and it should say your heavy jackets.
Your heavy jackets, yes. Perfect. Okay. Okay, check the reference for pronoun reference for agreement. So when you say they say the boys, it's plural, will cause trouble if you let them. So when anytime that you have a pronoun, you have to know about what we are talking about. Yes. Everyone must give their name. Well, nowadays it's correct because of modern English, but TOEFL is an old-fashioned English exam, so we have to say his or her. Yes, remember speaking about the order, I said before that we say his or her because it's phonetic, no? This is a phonetic thing. His or her sounds much better than to say her or his. Yes? Okay, if a person really wants to succeed, they must work hard. Nowadays, it is correct because when people don't want to say he or she, his or her, him or her anymore because we come with the eternal problem of we are being sexist. So some people say, you're being sexist because you mentioned the man first. Yes, because it's just phonetics. It sounds much better than to say she or he because it's not it does not flow. He or she or he. When you say she, you have to stop. She or he. Yes, you stop. And he or she, you say it together. He or she. Yes, him or her. Him or her, no, her or him. Yes, and when you say, okay, now, but that one, I also say, ladies and gentlemen, why ladies first? So it flows, yes. So, and I declare you husband and wife. We don't say wife and husband. Yes, okay. So if you see the students from the math lesson, could you return their exam papers to them? Okay, the next one, Felipe, some friends.
Some friends and I went to see a movie, and afterwards we wrote a critique about them. It is correct. Now we wrote a criticism about them.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we wrote. I think it's correct.
Yes, okay. Okay. Some friends and I okay, went to see a movie, and afterwards some friends and I. Yes, okay, this is correct. So Jesse.
I was wondering that if in that sentence should be we wrote a critique about it.
We wrote a critique. The pronunciation.
About it.
Yes, about it. Yes. Yes.
Yes.
You're right. Then it's incorrect because of that one. Yes, I was focusing only on we. Yes, and I think Felipe did the same.
Yes, I
About
do.
them, yes, okay. Continue, okay.
If you have a problem, you are welcome to discuss it with me before you try to resolve them. It is the same case, so we have to say instead of them, it. You try to resolve it.
Yes, incorrect, we have to say it. Okay, the next, Melina.
I know you had a terrible time last week, but you must try to forget about it. Correct.
Okay, so the next one, Blanca.
At the start of the program, each student needs to see his advisor about his schedule. Yeah, I think it's correct. No. Yes, his or her advisor.
His or her. Because if you say his, you are accepting that all students are men.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
His or her.
His or her and his or her schedule. Uh-huh. Okay. The next one, Felipe, whatever.
Yes, in spite of its small size, video recorders produce excellent tapes. It is incorrect because it is plural. So in spite of their small size, these video recorders produce excellent tapes.
Okay. The next one, Jessica.
Whatever the situation, you should reflect profoundly about them before coming to a decision. It is incorrect. You should say it instead of them.
Yes. Melina.
The people I admire most are those who manage to solve their own problems. It's correct.
Correct. Blanca.
If anyone stops by while I am at the meeting, please take a message from them. Please take a message from them. It's correct.
Yes and no. Yes, in the sense that anyone is singular. Yes. So in modern English is correct, but in old school English is incorrect. We have to say take a message from him or her. Yes, because anyone is he or she, but not they. Yes.
Okay.
This exercise is 45, and the book says him or her. Yes. Okay. Okay. Now it's because what is the idea here? The idea is that anyone is singular. Anyone, someone, no one. Yes, is singular all the time. So then you cannot say them because you are accepting that it's plural. Yes. You would say that anyone is plural. So then that's what you have to say. But anyone can be a man or a woman. Okay, then you say him or her. Yes, but remember, this is old English. Yes, old English.
Yes.
Yes, nowadays you have to say them, because to avoid being sexist. Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, very good. Then, well, we finished for today. Yes, we just have to continue with next week for using adjectives and adverbs correctly. Yes, she's a beautiful woman. She paints beautifully. No? Okay, so continue with TOEFL grammar skill 46. Okay. Okay, we will continue next week. When we finish TOEFL, that is going to be very soon. I'm going to give like 3 or 4 classes on how to work with our system, how to squeeze the activities of the system. Yes, in order to get better advantage of the material. Okay, and then we will continue with for certificate. Okay, guys. So see you
Okay,
next.
thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, teacher.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Thank you.
See you.
Thank you all.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.